Damn it, good!
The birth of a band. It was the summer of 1988 when our story begins. A then young Billy Blake, manager in training for Osco Drug, was having a historic conversation with co-worker Courtney Rogers while unloading a trailer of diapers. They discovered they shared one common interest, their deep and undying passion to rock. They chatted about their favorite bands, UFO, Cheap Trick, Dokken, and of course, Kiss. It was right there they orchestrated their plan for world dominance, and they agreed to form a band. Bill played guitar, Courtney had just purchased a bass and would sing, and they recruited Bill's baby brother, 18-year-old Danny Boy Blake, to play the drums. Damaged Goods was born. In a few short months, the Goods were playing parties and bars, leaving their growing allegiance of fans hypnotized with their marathon sets, giant Kiss medleys, and rockin' originals such as Top Dog, Little Girl in Her Daddy's Car, She's the Type That I Like, and Party Avenue. They could do no wrong. Then the party had to come to a sudden stop. Due to a bizarre gardening accident, founding member Courtney C.R. Rogers had to quit the Goods. Billy Bullitt and Danny Boy were devastated. Talks with Geffen Records for a lucrative recording deal were quickly put to a halt, and the brothers Blake found themselves lost in a world without the Goods. Billy and Danny had to find a replacement, and fast. Nothing was going to stop this rock and roll juggernaut. After endless hours of auditions, the Blake brothers realized replacing an icon of Rogers' caliber would not be as easy as they thought. But the gods were smiling down on the Goods. Enter Tommy "Rip" Valentine with his stylish fashion sense, his flippin' sweet stage moves, and signature bass spinorama. The Goods were back with a vengeance. Soon hordes of female fans began flocking to see the Goods just to get a glimpse at the new guy with the flowing golden mullet. In attendance that night was ex-Satin Steel vocalist Klaus Krause. Klaus was awestruck and realized he stood in the presence of perennial greatness. Doing all he could to latch onto the Goods, he weaseled his way in. Things went smooth initially, but soon the new crooner began hinting at bringing in a second guitar to provide the band with the gunk he felt was missing. Valentine and Blake were infuriated. Violent and bitter arguments followed, almost disintegrating the band before it even started. Finally, after Klaus agreed to provide the Old Milwaukee beer for their next practice, the Blakes relented. Klaus also appeased Valentine with a copy of the current Leg Show magazine, and alas, Valentine was on board as well. Scotty Itchy Feets became the final piece of the Damaged Goods rock machine. With his white jeans and chachi red bandana, along with his sunburst t-shirts, Itchy wowed as well as puzzled the legions of Goods fans. Like Halley's Comet, the Goods burned fast and hot. In a mere few years, the Goods members were being pulled in many different directions. Eventually, the Goods petered out and sank into oblivion. But a chance encounter at a Chuck E. Cheese between Blake and Valentine set the wheels spinning for the ultimate Goods reunion show in 2006. Once again, their fire and brimstone, bumblebee hook-driven songs left the crowd flabbergasted. Where are they now? Klaus Krause returned to the circus in the elephant maintenance department, but was recently spotted on the Jerry Springer Show trading insults with a stripper.
I'm sure your baby ain't going hungry, but you need to go home and take care of her. But my pride and my drive won't let me stop. Gonna roll you over with my rock and roll steamroller.
Scotty Itchy Feets went on to become a ceiling fan repairman and now resides with his domestic partner, Francisco, in Brokeback, Minnesota.
Top dog. I wanna be the best top dog.
Tommy Rip Valentine has moved back into his trailer down by the river and is rumored to be growing back his mullet.
Gonna rock to the top, gonna stay until I drop. Whoa, yeah!
As for the Blake brothers, they're still pursuing their rock and roll dreams. They were last seen playing at the Elgin Holiday Inn Lounge with the group Forever in Blue Jeans, Chicagoland's #1 Neil Diamond tribute band. And finally, Courtney C.R. Rogers married former Gilligan's Island castaway Tina Louise and now makes his home in the hills of Kentucky with their 14 children. I hope you enjoyed our journey back in time with the damaged goods. You just never know when they'll surface again. For Cuckoo 62 Productions, I'm Bob Lorenz.